Hello, everybody. Aloha Friday from partly cloudy Waikiki. How are you guys doing today? Hello, Catherine. Looks like everything's tip top. We got it right this time. The visuals look great. The audio seems to be okay. We'll get started here just 1 second. Just waiting for one little thing to happen on our side here, and then we'll be ready to go. Where are you guys watching from? Hello, Jerry. Loda, I believe it is. Sandy, Martin, Angela. Yeah, we're at the opening of International Marketplace on the Kalakaua side. Royal Hawaiian straight that way. Waikiki Beach is that way. So we have nothing planned at all. So where would you guys like to go? Let's first cross the street. Where would you guys like to go? You want to go to the beach? You want to go to our almost always lucky sea turtle spot? You want to go on the water wall, the beach walk on back behind Halakalani and Royal Hawaiian? Yeah, Gerard, bring your gift card here, dude, and we'll go. Or we can go in and out of some of the lesser known or lesser popular hotels. We haven't done that in a long time. We could go to Hyatt and Marriott Waikiki, Twin Fin, Aloha Ilani, go to their rooftops, and you could see their view from their second level. We can go in here through to Duke's, go to Moana Surfrider, which is right there. We can go to Hilton Hawaiian Village, but we haven't done a lot lately. Yeah, the rooftops are like second floor, so they're not like super high rooftops, but we can go look at a couple of those. Sea turtles. I'm seeing that's the high bus. We were talking about that the other day about the difference between the high bus and the Waikiki trolley. And I actually do have specific numbers if you guys want to hear them. Perfect. They both, the Waikiki trolley and the high bus, which is right here, have the same number of day packages. It's 1 day, 4 days, or 7 days. And their packages for the Waikiki trolley is $55 for 1 day, but you get 1 full day free if it's a consecutive day. High bus, their 1 day is $35, and they don't have that second day option. The 4 day is $55, and the 7 day is $75. The upside for me is that the Waikiki trolley is much more of the conventional hop on, hop off bus type arrangement, meaning that the drivers are really well educated about the locations. They're much more of tour guides. They're funny. They're entertaining. They're very knowledgeable, and they actually give you somewhat of a show, so to speak. Let's walk in here just while we're here. So that's the Waikiki trolley, and both the trolley and the high bus have routes that go from downtown Honolulu all the way to Diamond Head, respectively. If you guys have either had taken either the trolley or the high bus, let me know what you think of either one of them. The high bus is just that. It's actually more leaning towards the Asian and Japanese marketplace because they have Japanese speaking drivers as well. Oh, they're having an event here. Let's walk towards the beach here. It was a little cloudy just a little bit ago, but now it's kind of burned off a little bit, it looks. It's the Nahuka catamaran. The other one, I can't recall the name of it. The other two are right out there. It's a beautiful day on the beach. Who's that? Hello, Shasta. Joel, Catherine, and Catherine again. So where did you guys vote to go? Go to the surf wall there and off of Waikiki. The surfers walkway there. We could do the just random hotels, or do the water wall back behind Halekulani Royal Hawaiian, and maybe get down to Hilton Hawaiian Village, because that's actually where I need to end up anyway, towards Hilton Hawaiian Village. Let's go out this way for a second. How are you doing today, Shasta? All right, so if the vote is that we do random hotels, I would say we go down to Kapahulu and then come back this way. I'm trying to figure out how long that's going to be. Or we go to Kapahulu and then see a couple of the mid-range priced hotels, and work our way back this way through the Twin Fin, the Alohialani Royal, or the Marriott Waikiki and Hyatt. Or we could go this way, go through the Royal Hawaiian, Sheraton Waikiki, go to the beach walk, probably see sea turtles, and then we can go through the Beachcomber and the Halekulani. Which option would you like? What do you think we should do, Shasta? I agree. I think because it's cloudy, there's going to be more likelihood of seeing turtles. I mean, the last time we went, we saw 5 turtles. Yeah, I think the beach walk is the way to go. All right, let me think of something here. How I can go to avoid a little jam up here. Okay. All right. So does everybody know where we are? Just so we can give you bearings. Just so you kind of have your bearings. Right down that way is Waikiki Beach. Duke's statue is right down there where the Waikiki trolley is, the orange trolley. That's where the Duke statue is, right there to the right. Hyatt is right there. Cheeseburger in Paradise is down there just past that first gray building, or that beige building, is the Waikiki Beach Marriott, Twin Fin, Alohialani. Okay. Then obviously right here behind us is the Moana Surf Rider right there. And right up here on the right-hand side is going to be the International Marketplace. And then if you guys want to, we can dip into right here and go see Duke's. They probably, actually, I'm not sure, Shasta, you may know, do they have Do they have music this early on Friday? I think they do. I think they start at noon. If you guys want to know anything about Hawaii, anywhere in Hawaii, Shasta is your guide. And just so you guys know, if you haven't been on here before, we have about a 10-second delay from the time you type and I see it. So just so you know, I'm not ignoring you. Yeah, this is that's the Sunrise Shack. They have probably the 10th best acai bowl in Waikiki. Not that great. It wasn't as good as the one we had the other day at the Barefoot Beach Cafe. How many of you were on that stream where we did we went and got a acai bowl at Waikiki, or at the Beachcomber, or I'm sorry, Barefoot Beach Cafe. This is just the side back kind of entrance to Duke's. The other entrance is where you go to do your put in for a reservation. You can also do that here. Looks like an almost all the way full house. Yeah, they actually haven't started their music yet today. I actually thought it was at noon on weekdays. How many have been to Duke's before? I bet almost everybody. It's a great place. I know a lot of people think it's over commercialized and too touristy, but man, it delivers on what you expect it to have. Great food, great music. They have some of the best musicians there weekly. Wouldn't you say, Shasta? There and Moana Surfrider, and I would say Hyatt. Yeah, the hula pie is amazing. Let's go upstairs and we'll look at the Blue Note and Hula Grill. If you've not been to either of these places, just as Shasta was saying, Blue Note has some of the best musicians. Even big star musicians. I mean, a lot of the really big people come to Hawaii. They actually come here. This is the concierge desk. You come here, you could book all your, any of your travel or tours or anything like that. There's a historical wall. Actually, it has some really interesting information over there. I actually stopped by there the other day and actually read some of the information. A lot of it I didn't even know. Yeah, we actually walked today. The door was open like that, and they let us kind of look around. But here's it's really nice. I mean, it's Vegas style quality entertainment, and the facilities are fantastic. Can I just walk in and look real quick? All right, thank you. This is the Hula Grill. If you've not been here before, it is fantastic. As Shasta was saying, it fills up, but it actually has fantastic views. And you can actually come in here on the and sit at the bar and get very quick seating because it fills up. Actually, today I am shocked it is not busier than what it is. Here, let's look at the view real quick. Yeah, beautiful view. It's just a beautiful, beautiful spot, and they do have really good food here. Thank you for letting us look. How many of you guys were on the stream the other day when we proposed doing the Mai Tai bar crawl, where we would do a live stream at three different, maybe four, depending on how we go on the third one, three or four of the best Mai Tais in town. We would go to probably Cinnamon's, Mai Tais at Royal Hawaiian, probably Tiki's, and then I would vote on Halakalani because I know that house without a key is going to be a barn burner. Well, my partner in Mai Tai crime is going to be Shasta. Shasta's lived here in Hawaii all of her life. She's a local girl, as they call them, and she's mean as a snake. She bosses me around. She's mean as a snake, but she actually volunteered to come and be my partner on the live stream when we're going to do the Mai Tai taste test. And we're going to find out of those hotels and restaurants and bars, which one has the very best Mai Tai. These ladies are here about every day, the same spot. Handmade jewelry and leis they make right there. And they're funny. If you just sit there and talk to them, you don't have to buy anything. It'd be good if you did, but even if you don't, they're hilarious. There was a big one that was scheduled for downtown Honolulu, which is, they have it every year. There's the infamous Cheesecake Factory, always busy, full. It's as busy as Duke's right now. I can't believe Hula Grill was not so busy. You could have just walked in and had some of the best food in Waikiki. No reservations. How about that? But yes, there was a street party that was going to happen this weekend, and Shasta, you probably know the name of it. But what was the name of the place that was the party that was canceled in downtown Honolulu in Chinatown? In any event, there's I don't think there's going to be a festival this weekend, but the streets themselves are going to be loaded up with people. They celebrate Halloween here like 4th of July. Best place to get a costume. Actually, there's a really good place at Ala Moana Mall on the Kapiolani Avenue side, just next to Target and the the gym there. I can't think of the name of the gym, but they rented out for like the last month. They rented out a massive store in there, and it's all costumes, Halloween stuff, party goods, and things of that nature. Yeah, it's going to be pretty wild here on Halloween. If there's something really cool, we'll stream it or we'll shoot it. We're actually walking through the Royal Hawaiian Shopping Center. It's 3 buildings, 4 floors. Most of the buildings have 3 floors, but the 4th floor on this particular building is right up there, and on the top of that 4th floor is where they have the Rockahula show and luau right up there on that 4th floor. And if you want to enjoy a really good luau, great food, and Vegas style entertainment, that Rockahula is, if you've seen Rockahula like in the 90s, it's not at all the same show. Nowhere near the same show. They have the company that runs it has their own chefs, their own kitchen, so they make all their own food. Unlike a lot of the luau's, and I can't speak highly enough about it. It's fantastic. There's an Island Vintage Coffee. It's very popular. And then right here, every day between 5:30 and 6:30, they have live music. I think it's 6 days a week. Hula dancers, live music, local musicians. It's fantastic. Right straight through there is Royal Hawaiian. That's where we'll go in just a second. But this is the Royal Hawaiian Center. And there's two more buildings going that way. Up on the top of the second floor right here is the food court. And the food court there, I think it has 19 different eateries in there that are just, some are better than others. But there's a poke, there's a lobster roll restaurant, there's Panda Express, which is a favorite of mine. I know I get teased about that, but that is a favorite of mine. Yeah, exactly. You go there, you get your food, come out here, walk down to the beach, or sit here and watch a live show and just enjoy yourself for about $24 or less. This is the they used to call this the Grand Lawn, in Royal Hawaiian when they had more events out here. But now they've relegated it mostly to the back lawn. We'll go see that in just a moment. But it's just a beautiful area. You can actually walk on the lawn. They don't restrict you from doing it, although they do have the ropes up. They used to have events, weddings. I actually had a wedding here the other day, so I know they still have them, but mostly are on the back lawn. This is considered the main entrance for the hotel, although on the other side is where they actually have the drive-up valet, and the hotel registration is right in the middle. But I just wanted you to see it. This is considered the entrance. I love this hotel. It's just so historic, and you just feel that when you come in. You know, the tiles, the floors, a lot of the wood is how it was, you know, long ago when it was first built. They have these beautiful chairs here. Some of the original phones. Just beautiful. We'll go out that front entrance just so you could see what I was talking about. And they have super nice stores through here. Some of the original furniture, but it's just been refinished. Boy, that sun is bright, huh? And just right on cue, they're actually having an event out here. Oh, you know what this is? This is their luau that they're preparing for. The luau here, I can't think of the name of it. Shasta, you may know the name of it. It's pricey, but it's really good. If I wasn't going to go to the Royal Hawaiian, I'm sorry, the Rakahula, I would come here. I'd come to this luau. Let's go over here to Mai Tai. So walk out there. This is going to be one of the places that we go for our Mai Tai contest. Actually, I was wrong. This isn't going to be for their. This isn't for their luau. Yeah, I think that's what it is, Shafts. I think it is a wedding or a private event of some sort. There's Mai Tais. This is going to be one of the destinations. one of the 3 or 4 Mai Tais on our list. Excuse me. See a beautiful roof with a ceiling and painted wood. It's I believe that's some of the original. If it's not the original, they repainted it the original scheme. I know that for a fact. And you don't have to be a guest here to come and shop at some of these shops. Are really nice. I mean, it's not like you don't have an incredible list of options in Waikiki to go shopping, but this is just you know, kind of a neat place to come in and see. And there's the reception area right over there. And yeah, those are real flowers. I check that every time I come in here because they look fake, but they're 100% real. And this is the back entrance, but this is where you would come to check in if you have a if you have taxi or Uber, or like this dude, the limo. And it feeds right out into the back of the Sheraton Waikiki. They have security ducks here that had a family about a month and a half ago, and the babies are already full-grown ducks. And they've gone on their way. You just see the mother and father out here from time to time, but not today. Yeah, this is the, if you continue through that iron gate right there and you go through the that walkway, you'll go to the front entrance of the Sheraton Waikiki, and that's the back side where we just came from. This is kind of a nice place to find yourself in the afternoon, kind of relaxing. You can see these massively big koi and other fish in there. And people just sit in those rocking chairs and relax. And since that sun, or since the clouds have gone away, that sun's come out, and boy, it is roasty right now. Now we're going on the back side of the shared pool between Sheraton Waikiki and the Royal Hawaiian. This is not the infamous, or famous rather, infinity pool that's coming up in just a moment. The infinity pool at Sheraton Waikiki. And that up there is the Baskin Robbins. It's the one location in the world that I'm told that has sugar-free, calorie-free. All their ice cream is sugar-free and calorie-free. That's what I'm told. And that's what I believe. Yes. Rum fire right there. Yeah, Shasta, we may need to come here. We may need to do 2 rounds of those top 3 Mai Tais, huh? Because Rum Fire would certainly be one of the places we should come. Yeah, that surf's up a little bit. Check this out. See if we can't get a splash or so for you guys. Wow, sure did. Here's the walkway, and there's Diamond Head and Waikiki Beach there in the distance. This is where we saw right there, right in front of us, right on cue. Did you see that? Right in front of us is a turtle. I was going to say, just finished saying, right here, we just walked up the other day, and 3 were right in a little pod together. I'll just show you again. It'll be right there in front of us, dead center. I can't see the glare is coming the other way. Normally, if the sun's behind me, I can see into the water pretty good. But he should be coming up right here in about 30 seconds or so. We'll wait just a second. But I was going to say the water seems a little bit high and rough for turtles to be here, but there's one right there. Oh, that's not one right there. That's a sandal floating on the top of the water, but there's a turtle right there. But that's encouraging. If they're here, then they're going to be at the other place that we're going to go, most likely. We'll just give it another minute. They stay down a long time, but they actually don't move that much unless there's not any food in the place that they're sitting. Huh. Must have swam off. But I feel confident now that we'll see him at our other spot. Take one more look. All right, just like you guys were saying, Rum Fire's right here on the right-hand side. And then we'll walk through the back side here and see the infinity pool that you've seen on a number of videos and photos. Yeah, camera shy. There's Rum Fire. We're coming up on the infinity pool and then the edge pool bar. It's a small bar, but it has a great location right here. There's the back side of the infinity pool for you to take a look at. I want to shoot straight into people. And they haven't started their afternoon live music yet. They usually have a really good talent right there. Excuse me, guys. I need to make a little adjustment here real quick. All right, sorry about that. Here's the
oh, God. Just within the past 5 years. Oh, no. The sky's still here.
sorry about that. We're having a malfunction on our gimbal right now. Oh, there's the music guys right over here. They moved him. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to make a tiny adjustment here. Yeah, Tropic says good, Mai Tais. We'll probably have to do two sets of 3 or 2 sets of 4 top Mai Tais. This Shasta, you may remember this was washed out about 20 years ago. This actually used to step down. You could see crabs all over it. This used to step down here and connect to this concrete here. And this beach was still accessible, but you had to step over a first railing. I like to, when we're over in this area, I like to just take a scan and see all the different boats. There were two huge yachts. One, actually, both of them had helicopters on them that was parked out there about where you see those two catamarans. But those are the two catamarans that you can take from the beach, Waikiki Beach here, and take out for either a blues cruise, sunset cruise. A couple of them go to Turtle Canyon, which is out that direction to my left. And they do the the sunset, as I said, the sunset cruise. All of them do. Look at all the boats out over there. Yeah, I don't know why we're getting this shake on our gimbal. I apologize. I know it's running around for you guys or shaking for you. This is where, if you don't go right up to the boat itself, you come right here. And there's the there are the prices for the catamarans. But you can normally just walk up right on the beach, and there's someone there to help you. And they're usually right here on Waikiki Beach. If the tide is high, they're actually down more towards the other hotels down here on the right-hand side. This is the back side of Halekulani. I think this is quickly becoming my favorite hotel in Waikiki. There's their popular and famous mosaic pool. You're seeing all their photos and brochures on their website. And here's their view over the top of their pool. And back over here, I don't want to shoot at too many people here, but that's the house without a key right there. Very, very much encouraged to get reservations if you plan to come there. But on the off chance that you don't, always try and you can actually do a walk up and maybe see if you can't get a reservation or a seat. And if not, the bar, you can actually get everything at the bar that you can get at the table there. But they have amazing music and hula dancers. They have a sunset show. It's pretty fantastic. What'd you think of it, Shasta? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? There's a table, actually this table right here in front of us, that was famously reserved for Ernest Hemingway right there, that first table. I wasn't aware of that until I was told that by one of the hotel managers. Yeah, there's the house without a key. There's a bar inside there, and again, you could just go onto the bar and order you a nice drink, and their drinks there are really, really, really good. They do a fantastic job. You know, if it comes to a matter of cost, this is just something to consider. Halekulani is expensive. I mean, it's on the pricier side. However, they have a high-end luau quality entertainment. for music for hours, for probably, I think it's like 4 hours, right? Shasta, there was like 4 hours or so. And then they have hula dancers there that are just fantastic. And that's just part of the show. That's just part of your dinner package. And if you figure all that in, it's almost the same price to get on a bus with a bunch of people you don't know and drive halfway across the island to either Paradise Cove or Polynesian Cultural Center and eat very subpar food and really watered down drinks and pay just about as much, if not more. And then you still have to get back on the bus with the same people you don't know, probably don't like, and drive all the way back to Waikiki if that's where you're staying. However, if you are staying at Halekulani or if you're staying in Waikiki, just get reservations for two. Come see their sunset show and entertainment. It will be just as good. You just won't get fire dancers. So if you really have to see fire dancers, then maybe a luau is for you. Paradise Cove or Polynesian Cultural Center. This is orchids right up here on the right-hand side, up second floor. And as we mentioned the other day on a stream, there's Lures, excuse me, Lures Tavern. Very good lounge at Halekulani. They have some really good high-end talent musicians that come in and play their residencies there for only a couple weeks or so at a time. I don't think they have someone who's standard all the time, because I know they've had new guys come in from time to time. And there's the way. We're pretty much the only people here. Can anyone name the hotel that's coming up right in front of us? Oh, you sucker. It's closed off. Don't tell me we have to go all the way around. Let me see. Man, we may have to go all the way back around. Unless, we can run and make that run right there before the wave comes up and gets us. What do you guys think? Do you think we should go back? Should we go back or make a run for it? I know what you're going to say. That wave would have ended us right there. I agree with you. When we get over the other side, I need to check our gimbal that's holding the camera here. It may be just getting too hot. Let me try it. Okay, here we go. Piece of cake. Did anyone guess the Outrigger hotel was what we were coming up on? Did anyone guess that? I didn't see. Yeah, easy breezy. This is the, we've been by here a number of times. This is the Monkey Pod. Actually, Shasta, we should try here for one of our Mai Tais, since it's a new place, but I've heard good things. I'm not a big cocktail drinker, but I would certainly give it a try for the team. And this is what it looks like from here. You can tell they have an expansive bar right there. You saw what they look out on. That's just a beautiful view. I don't intend on finishing any of them, Shasta, but I know you will. I'm going to taste it and grade it. Best way to get to the walk from Lures. Which walk are you talking about? This walkway right here? I'll show you. Better to show you than to tell you, but I can tell you too. Lures is a street that crosses over Kalakaua. And Lures runs right down Waikiki Beach Walk. It's the Wyndham, it's the Embassy Suites, and it's the Imperial Hotel. There's a Denny's and that ABC store that we always go in, that ABC Superstore. But Lures is right straight through here. I'll show you. We have to go back out that way anyway. This is the outrigger pool. Oh, along the water here? Oh, all right. Well, sorry, I thought you meant. The best ways to do it, how we did it, go out the back of Sheraton Waikiki and go north. Go to the negative edge pool, just go that water walkway. We're not going to Sky Bar. Sky Bar's lame. I'll actually show you, since we are actually out here, and I wanted to show you a loop, and we'll finish here, this part of it, part of the walk here, and go towards Hilton Hawaiian Village. So we just walked through the outrigger, and now I actually don't know the name of the street, but that street right there is Lures. See where the Imperial is? The Imperial Hotel. It's right next to the Denny's sign right there. That's the hotel right there. That's the Halekulani right there. And you can't, there isn't any beach access through Halekulani. So to get to that walkway where we were, even though Lures comes down here into Halekulani, that's the name, obviously the namesake of their Lures Tavern. You have to go up straight through here where the camera's pointing. You have to go through there to Sheraton Waikiki, or just go right through here the way we did. If you want to brave the horrific 10-foot waves that I just braved to get along the back side of the monkey pod. And normally this right here is how you would go. You see this walkway? You normally go right through that walkway, but they've been having so much homeless problems. And I think there was that's probably, it just makes sense that right down there is where they had an attack and a complaint from a number of tourists because a homeless gentleman was down there. I believe that now makes sense why that was shut down. You used to be able to get right through there. This is the Trump Waikiki right there. And that's the Embassy Suites right there. Roy's restaurant is also right there. We walked right past it. You probably saw it as we spun around. You see these palapa type table covers right there? That's where Roy's is, right there on the left-hand side. Trump Hotel is fantastic. I really like that place. The rooms are a little bit larger than most. They have two restaurants in there. I've had breakfast and lunch there at one meal at either restaurant. Both was fantastic. They have a spa that I have not gone to, but a partner of mine brought his girlfriend here, and she went 2 days in a row. She said it was the best spa she had ever had. Went 2 days in a row, did the complete round the world trip on both those days. This is a walkway right by the Waikiki shore. This place has Airbnbs in it. I have not been in any of the units, but from what I do understand, a number of them are pretty sizable, and I mean, you could get a pretty good deal from what I understand. Again, I can't give any firsthand knowledge, but for the price, I've heard it's really good. Obviously, a great location. You see where we are right now. The next time that you are on, you'd like to see the Burger King? Yeah? I don't even think there is a Burger King. I know where there's a McDonald's. I don't think there's a Wendy's here either. Not that I know of. Oh man, you blew the quiz. I was going to ask you, who knows what famous eatery is right up here on the left-hand side? I was going to say this is one of my favorite areas of Waikiki, but I think all the areas are my favorite. One of the travel hacks here for wow, look at that plane, how low it's taking off. Can you see that? I don't know how it's registering on the camera, but man, that sucker was coming off low. Huh. Anyway, this is the Steak Shack right there. One of the best plate lunch restaurants in Waikiki, in my opinion, and the opinion of a lot of people. One of the hacks is to come here about 7 o'clock, 7:30 if you can, if you could time it right, but there will be a line, obviously, and the beach will be loaded up with people. But order you a plate lunch, their steak plate lunch. It's big enough that you could split it, but if you're like me, you don't want to split anything that good for sure. And then come out here on this walkway here, or walk down that way, and at 8 o'clock they have the fireworks right there. And you should at least see that once in your life. The fireworks, free fireworks at 8 o'clock on Friday nights at Hilton Hawaiian Village. And you could sit right here on these rocks, and for about, I think, what is it, Shasta? Isn't it like $24 for the really super good plate lunch that they have? I mean, it's loaded up with steak. It's really good. You could sit right here on this rock for about 24 bucks a person and a drink, and have the best view of not only the sunset, but of the fireworks. Now, I'm just not getting really encouraged that there's going to be any turtles here today, because I haven't seen any. The whole time I was talking to you guys, I was looking over here for them, and they normally poke their fat heads up right here. Maybe not. And I'm not talking about like a alcoholic drinker. You can, but anyway, you can eat here on the rocks anyway. I think the water is going to be too high for the turtles. Usually it's when it's they like it when it's lower, and they could just come up and get down really quickly on the algae and the plants and the stuff that they're eating. We'll stay here just a few minutes and check it out. I was surprised there was a turtle over there where we saw the one, just because the water was up so high. But if you come to Waikiki, come here about really early in the morning, about 6 to 7, or in the afternoon, typically between 3 and 5 is when you'll see them. But just like the other day, we were here at 1 o'clock, we saw 4 or 5 of them just right here, one right after another. And there's one pretty famous sea turtle that comes out here that's just huge. And I've heard both responses as to whether it was male or female, but it is massive. It's the biggest sea turtle I've ever seen. And it's significantly bigger than the others that it hangs around. Yeah, I think these waves are just too big for them. They like to stay pretty close to the surface, and those waves would be moving them around too much, I believe. Yeah, Ala Moana for sure, beach park. And also on the far side of Magic Island, we should actually go to Magic Island again. I enjoy going over there. Well, at least you can see some of the little fish here and crabs. All right. All right. So, do you guys want to walk through Hilton Hawaiian Village? We don't have to, but I've got to go that direction anyway. Do you want to stay with it? Yeah, the sunrise is really nice. Actually, this part right here, this walkway and these rocks, there's probably 10 to 50 people out here every morning because the sunrise comes right over there, right over Diamond Head. If you guys have actually been on any of our live streams, we tend to stay down there towards the Surfers Wall in Waikiki. But we'll come down here one day because the sunset or the sunrise is actually very nice. All right, let's go. Let's go to the Hilton. Who knows the name of the hotel that we're going to come up here on the right-hand side? Anybody but Shasta? You're not allowed to answer, Shasta. Anybody else know? There was a huge, huge sea lion over here about 3 weeks ago. I don't know if you guys remember seeing it on the live stream. It was about 6 foot long, just big old fat dude, just laying out there snoring his face off, chilling like a villain, acting like he owned the beach. Bingo, Alikoa. You would think because of the popularity of that location back there that you would see a lot of sea turtles in this area. I've never seen one here, and I've been down this walkway probably 500 times. It's a nice little place. It gets overlooked because of the other popular bars, but this is kind of a neat little beach bar. You're not really going to use it that much unless you're staying here on this beach, simply because there's a lot of better opportunities and locations to go to, but it's not a bad place. You go here to rent your beach chairs and umbrellas, surfboards, bodyboards. Big container ship and 2 tankers coming in over there, actually going out. This is one of the many parks. I always talk up the parks in Waikiki. I think the parks in Waikiki proper are managed really, really well, very well. Some of the parks throughout Honolulu, they could use some help just because they're overran with homeless people. But these parks through here and the one we're going to see up here on the right-hand side, they're just fantastic. Well manicured, worthy of a picnic lunch. Just another reason to go to Steak Shack and get a picnic lunch, or Tropics up here and get a lunch. Well, they've been busy renting beach umbrellas and beach chairs today. Check that out. Wow. This beach will be covered wall-to-wall people for the fireworks tonight at 8 o'clock. This is one of 3 pools, or no, 4 pools in Waikiki that have a water slide. That's Halikoa right there. That's what this is Halikoa. There's the Atlantis Pier right there. You can see there's a boat that comes in. You can see the boat right straight through there. To the left a little bit. That's the Atlantis boat. They take you out they pick you up at this pier, and then they take you out about a mile, I think, 3/4 of a mile to the Atlantis submarine, and you get off and they take you down in that submarine. If you've not done it, it's worth doing. You get to see some really cool marine life and some structures that they've sunk down there. It's pretty neat. Want to go through here for just a second. This is the park that I was telling you about. Just beautifully taken care of. Just apologies, I can't see the screen to answer any comments if you're asking any questions. If you're asking me any questions, Shasta can, if she's still there, she can answer them much better than I can. And I'll check your questions here when I get up to the resort a little closer. This is Tropics right here on the right-hand side at Hilton Hawaiian Village. There's the boat coming in for the Atlantis I was telling you about. I'm not sure how much it costs, but it wasn't outrageous. It wasn't, when you hear the price, you're not like, oh my gosh, that's way too much. It seemed very affordable, and it was certainly worth the value. But this Tropics here has a number of really good dishes. But the last time I was here, I had these poke nachos. Man, I'm telling you what, that's the first thing I would order if I came back, in case you're interested. There's the famous Rainbow Tower. The rainbow tiles are on either end of this building, so you can't really see them right now. And this is the Ali'i Tower on the right-hand side, up there behind Tropics.
Oh, he's in the way.
And if you want to get a ride on the Atlantis submarine, there's the stand right there, activity stand to get it.
Get my good angle.
They'll be in jail in an hour.
I know. I was like, at least get my good angle right this way.
We'll go back behind here. We'll show you where the fireworks are going to be shot off. We'll show you the lagoon and the location for their luau that they have. They also have concerts from time to time on this back lawn. This is kind of a shame to me. This location, this restaurant that used to be here was so good, so enjoyable. They had just a great location, obviously, but they just couldn't get it to work for some reason. I don't know why, but they seem to be busy all the time. And there's a restaurant that's very much like this at the Sheraton Waikiki that just opened back up again. Very similar location, right by the pool, kind of wrapped around one of the buildings at the bottom, and they just reopened it, and it's super busy. Here's the lagoon, and I think someone just asked the question or made the statement. If you can swim here, yes, anybody can swim here. You don't have to be a hotel guest. And it's really shallow water. There actually are fish in there. I can't think of the name of the fish, but they're harmless fish. And right through there is the lawn where they have their luau. Right there. And right there is their famous Rainbow Tower. And right over here, straight in front of us on the other side of that tree is where they're going to shoot off the fireworks tonight. I think they start coming in here about 5 o'clock to set up. They've got it down, obviously. They've been doing it for years. And then if we continue on the other side of the lagoon, on that walkway and up that back part of that marina right there, you go right into the back side of the the Ilikai, which is right there directly in front of us. I'm going to go back over here in the shade so I can see the screen a little bit better. Yeah, that's great. You're right, Shas. That's a good place for people who aren't great swimmers. It's like the lagoons over there on Waikiki Beach, or they're at Magic Beach, or Magic Island rather. This is the backside of Hilton Hawaiian Village. Hopefully you guys can hear the music and the people on the beach. It's just kind of it's just what you come here for, you know, just the ambiance, the smell of the beach, the ocean. Oh, and Ko'olina, yeah, Ko'olina for sure. We need to go out to Ko'olina and do a live stream there. Actually, I was going to do a live stream tomorrow at the waterfall, Manoa Waterfall, but something else came up. We do need to do a live stream and video at Ko'olina for sure. All right, guys, that just about does it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If there's any final questions, do you have any final questions or comments about the where we went, where we're going to go, what's next, what you liked, didn't like? You'll do Manoa, Shasta? You want to do it? The reason it was, one of the reasons it was kind of called off is because I think it was kind of dried up. I thought because it rained the other day, but I thought it was going to rain a couple of days. I want to do Lanikai. I want to go get over there and do the sunrise. I'm not sure if I want to do a live stream or just actually shoot it. Probably just shoot it. The live streams are really intermittent. You know, we don't do them on a scheduled basis. We are going to start doing them more scheduled on certain days. So we'll do them. Just say, for example, I'm not saying this now, but let's just say we do it on there's the Atlantis again right there. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We'll do them on those days, but we won't schedule what we do unless we know for sure what we're going to do. For example, we may do Lanikai on a Friday morning, or maybe push it to a Saturday morning. But we want to do them to where they're more on a scheduled basis, so you guys can look forward to them a little bit more. Yeah, we could do the sandbar for sure. What we'll do for a boat ride, probably more likely sooner than later, is one of the catamarans. Just one of the catamarans over here. Those are easy to do. But we're going to start doing more. We're still going to be doing live streams just because I like doing them. Shasta's probably going to do a few. She's actually done a couple of already. She did one that was the Maui Fire Relief concert. Then she did one that was the festival. I can't think of the name of it. The Okinawa festival. So she did those. We'll do more live streams, but I think the probably more a little bit better are going to do the actual produced videos. We're actually going and shoot a number of different things and then put it together for you. Yeah, we could do the fireworks. I like doing the fireworks. Yeah, Okinawan Festival. Shasta, I'll just ask you on here, what are you doing for Halloween? Are you doing since the God, I wish I knew the name of that event that got canceled in downtown. Since that's not going on, I'm sure a lot of those people are going to now come here to Waikiki. What's going to happen on Halloween? Actually, what I'll do is I'll talk to you, and then we'll try and figure something out. Maybe there's something we could do. All right. We're on the back side of Hilton Hawaiian Village right now. Ilikai is right over there. The ocean is right there. There's Diamond Head. There's other part of Hilton Hawaiian Village there. And that's where we came walking from, this way, right through here. Oh, there you go. That's much better. I mean, that's much better that you're volunteering. Just so you guys know, Shasta is going to start doing some more live streams with us and videos and photo shoots with us. She's a very talented video production person. But one of the things that she does that's more remarkable is that she does volunteering. She won't tell you that, but I will. She does a lot of volunteering here for local communities, the Lions Club. Just does a great job. Yeah, yeah, a mature rating. I got you. All right, guys, we're going to cut it out. Hopefully you have a lot of good, fun plans for Friday night. Don't get arrested. No tattoos, no extra piercings or whatever you might do. Stay safe. And we wish you were here.